Why I'm leaving Instagram for YouTube. Let me explain why. I gained about 100,000 followers in 60 days on Instagram. And do I even see like the positive return and benefit from that community? No, not really at all, to be honest, because realistically, if you're posting these 5 to 10 second short videos on Instagram, it's a one-hit wonder. You're just going to blow up because it looks cool for 5 seconds. Thousands of people are making the same videos, and then you're gonna just disappear. And this is the same thing with TikTok and all of these new creators, because everybody is now creating these 7-8 second long videos, and it all looks the same, and there's nothing memorable about it. So really, what you need is these longer form talking videos. So I literally had 100,000 people following me on Instagram, and I didn't show my face once. People didn't know who I was or why I was special. And yes, people like the quotes and my specific color grade and blah, 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 but at the end of the day, that's still not trust, and that's still not like an asset to really build like true fans. And you want to start building these communication skills like talking to a camera online if you do want to create content. And I think that's a huge key for people trying to share their message online, for brands, content creators, whoever it may be. You really want to just practice the art of spreading your message. And this has to be all encompassing, not just taking photos like in 2017 on Instagram, not just making 5 to 10 second reels, but you need to master the art of long form content and combining all of these. Alex Hermosa had a great point with this. He uses his short form content, these 6 to 7 second reels, to really get a wide range of people knowing about his name, and then he'll go in deep with his podcasts and YouTube videos. And I think this is the strategy that everybody needs to use, is you're using these shorter form, easy to consume content to go nice and wide, and then hook people in and really get a deeper connection with your audience as you go deeper with these YouTube videos and podcasts. And side note, the best thing about podcasts is people like to multitask. As Gary Vee says, people are driving in the car. They can't listen to this YouTube video if they're multitasking. But if this was a podcast form, you can put on a 60-minute long podcast, listen to me talk and give value, and just chill and go about your day. As we know, we're losing our attention span, and this is a really good way to just have people know about you and get to know you through these longer form content pieces if you were to just start a podcast. I think it is something very interesting too, where you're gonna have this photo, video, and audio trifecta, and throughout the years it's just gonna come in waves and in cycles. So at times you're gonna have the radio or car radio in like 2011 was like popping. If you were on like the special 6 p.m. drive home on the radio, you would be very popular, and that was like prime real estate. And then in 2015, Instagram photos were just insane. You could literally post photos and just blow up on Instagram just because you had cool photos beside a waterfall. You know what I mean? And then obviously this day and age is short form video. And then YouTube has kind of always been in the background. But if you were creating content in 2008 on YouTube about photography or whoever it was, or whatever it is, you would be killing the game, because again, it's just a supply and demand issue. But realistically, all of these platforms are good. All of these modes of consumption are really good to learn. Audio, photo, and video, and I think you should be doing it all and should be able to do it all as a content creator or a marketeer if you want to build your brand and sell your products. So I think this all-in-one package is how we have to start thinking about our content nowadays. So that brings me to like 10-second videos cannot be the only way you really show your content. And this is the problem that I was having on my Instagram, is gaining hundreds, thousands of people, whatever, on my Instagram, but if 10-second videos that all look the same as everyone else, if that's the way you're gonna grow and build your community, no one's gonna care about you, and you're not as memorable as if you were showing your face and making longer form talking videos. So this brings me back to why I'm leaving Instagram for YouTube. I'm really sick and tired of like the short form attention, the algorithm updates, and everything like that. I think good YouTube videos and a good connection with your audience will really go a long way. And this is why YouTube has been like a pinnacle of influencers and content creators for so long, is because this is the place to really go deep with your audience and get them to really understand you and know you. Think of all the big influencers. They are all on audio, photo, and video. And they're also on YouTube, all of them. Jake Paul, Emma Chamberlain, whatever, like whoever you can think of, your favorite mini celebrity influencers are all on YouTube, because this is really how to cultivate a longer form trust. Now here's the thing too, is people and your fans are going to be thinking of you longer throughout the day. So instead of just watching a 10-second video and swiping past, they're going to take 5-10 minutes out of their day and have a way bigger investment, especially with all the noise on Instagram and on TikTok. Like, how can you stand out if there's just going to swipe by? So now this is the reason why, if you can really hold someone at the screen for minutes at a time, this is the best way to kind of to grow as a content creator in 2023. And the funny thing is TikTok and Instagram, they know this now. And they're actually promoting these longer form videos because people crave that sense of community. So on their platforms, if nobody follows anybody and it's just all of a random For You page and a whole mess of content you might be interested in, the platforms are not going to perform as well, and they're going to lose market share to people, to other platforms like YouTube. So now that's why Instagram and TikTok, and you're seeing these influencers literally sit in front of a camera and do the most random shit for 60 seconds, because that's what people are craving nowadays. I feel like we're over this whole like hype of short form content, you know what I mean? It's obviously still gonna be here, but it's gonna be less and less, and it's gonna be more important to have that well-rounded balance for your content. Hopefully you guys found this interesting. I just want to share my insight about the way things are moving and just my take on social media right now. If you came from my Instagram, thank you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot more videos like this. I'm going to be talking about content creation, photography, videography, and just the way to spread your message online. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you do want to learn a little bit more, check out my creators community. It's in the link in the description. It's a personal, private group. You get private calls with me, growth calls, all my presets and LUTs. It's going to be awesome. There's an early bird discount right now, so make sure you go check it out and sign up before the price starts going up. I think it's a really good deal. It's literally private coaching just for $50 a month right now. So if you are interested, let me know and I will get you signed up. You can click the link in the description. So yeah, thank you so much guys, and without further ado, take care.